not even answering. She looks, she's like, that's my daughter calling. Ignore. All right, I'm about to call Mike now. Bobby? Mike? All right, let's call Mike.
Wait, by the way, are you sure you're in the pre-red line or the pre-red line? Pre-red.
Mike? Does Mike just text you?
Yeah.
Well, how come he didn't pick up the phone? He can text you, but he's not answering my call. He texts this guy and he won't take my call. Oh, I know who we're gonna call. Someone that don't know anything about Power Rangers at all. Grandma and Grandpa. Yes.
And
Is anyone sitting over there?
no, you're
Cool.
good.
Did they joke around?
And here we're
Dude,
before
nobody-
the Jason David Frank Q&A
Yeah, I know, no
panel.
one's picking up the phone.
If you'd like to see more
Look, no one's, Grandma looks, oh,
about
that's,
what's going on right
that's
now,
not normal.
please click
Okay.
one of the links above.
Hello, you have reached one.
Are you kidding me? I called 3 people. No, I'm gonna keep calling until I get someone. All right. I'm calling Damien. Damien. Why, he's gonna be mad at you or something? Come on, dude, pick up the phone.
Call the boss.
Beth, right? Do you say Bethany or Beth? Dude, no one's picking up.
Hello?
Hi, it's Beth.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm at the Power Ranger costume. What are you wearing?
I can hardly hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. Damien. What are you wearing?
All right, here. He's like, I've been waiting for this day, Beth. Actually, I'm wearing just the Power Ranger helmet. How are you doing? He's gonna be like, sure. Yeah, right. I'm crank calling people. Who? Dude. Wait, is this on speaker? Jomoli? I don't even know how to say it. Yeah, where's the mic? He ain't even gonna pick up. He's busy right now.
Please leave your message for 21039208889.
What in the world? AT, what's happening, buddy? It's Jason David Frank calling. I was gonna have your girlfriend call, but she's a little busy right now. Let me know what's up. Call her back. Oh. AT. It's Dragon Dagger time. I already called 4 people, Beth. I already called 4. It doesn't work if you tell people I'm gonna call. Who is that? Your ex-girlfriend? All right, what's your name? Gib? Kip? Kip. It doesn't even... All right, I'm calling someone different. Who's Barwood Taxi? Who's that? Oh, it's a cab company?
This is Brian, can I help you?
Hello? Brian? Hello, I need taxi. Hello?
I think there's a really bad connection. It sounds like something from a movie.
No, not movie. I need taxi. I'm drunk. I can't drive. Hello? I'm Green Ranger. Hello?
Someone else, I can't hear you on this phone.
I am the Green Ranger and I'm stranded. My dragon dagger broke down. My dragon sword. Dragon sword all wit. Won't start. Hello? Brian. Goodbye, Brian. No, Beth, you already told them I'm calling. That's Mike, different Mike. All right. Okay, Lisa's good to go. I think the prank calling is done. That was fun. But I did call a Gamble Anonymous line one time, and they're like, Gamble Anonymous, can I help you? I'm like, how's it going? I'm really struggling. I gamble all the time, and I lost all my money, and I'm losing my family, I'm losing everything. They're like, well, we can help, sir. And I'm like, you want to bet? She's like, huh? I was like, you want to take a bet? How much do you want to bet? You can't help me. How much? $100? $100? It was funny. She's like, sir, we should bet. That's what we are. I'm like, you want to bet? How much? You want to bet? She's like, it's a crank call. I'm like, you want to bet it's a crank call? All right, well, we're about to get started today. Thanks for that. Was kind of fun, right? We should do like a panel on crank calling. Yeah. All right, guys. Love you guys too. Let's take a seat and we'll start with our questions and answers. Nobody picks up Beth's phone. But happy birthday. Oh yeah, he's not. Oh yeah, your name shows up on the cab company. He's gonna be like, what an idiot. Now you can never get a cab. Now when you're stranded, you really are gonna be stranded. He'd be like, yeah, we'll send one, sir. Absolutely, 5 minutes away. All Jason David Frank's fault. That's right. Well, guys, before we get started, I have a favor to ask you guys, since you guys ask me favors all the time. This is what I'm gonna do. You guys know the never-ending story? Yeah? All right, well, I have a friend of mine named Simon who's my skydiving coach, and he's going, yeah! And it's kind of like the Tebow thing now. It's like all over the skydiving world, from like all over the place, even Paris. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, Simon, this is for you. And then I'm just gonna pan around, you guys are gonna go, yeah! You know, like the little kid that's, riding the dog, you know? He's like, yeah! All right, hold on, we gotta start, hold on. Simon, what's up? Jason, Frank, Otakon, I have something for you. Yeah, going around the world. All right, everybody. Welcome to Otakon. Baltimore, baby. Woo! First of all, I do like to say Baltimore is pretty cool. You know, went across the street, and I was updating my Facebook, and you're all on Jason David Frank official fan page. If you're not, please hit me up. Tag me. I was telling people earlier, don't poke me, all right? Just tag me. So I was across the street, and I was like, yeah, man, the weather's great. And they're like, well, wait till Baltimore. And then all of a sudden, like, I came out because I was eating Cheesecake Factory, although I didn't eat the cheesecake, but it is my favorite. And I came out, and then it started raining, and I was like, wow, yeah. But it was all right, though. It's fun. So I was standing under a tree, making a picture, and some girl said, that's the wrong place to stand in the rain, under a tree. But it didn't get me wet, so I thought it was the safest. Well, I want to welcome you guys today to the questions and questions panel, because I don't have answers. Q and Q. So we'll ask questions, and then I'll turn around and ask you a question. And then we'll just keep asking questions. All right, well, anyway, guys, thanks for coming. First of all, you guys having a good time? Green Ranger back there, you having a good time? Hey, that's the slip for the helmet. You can take the condom off, it's okay. I'm kidding, sorry. Sometimes I say things, it just comes out. All right, well, we can get started with, first of all, my name's Jace David Frank, and you guys know there's many, many different colors. I don't sign that on the page, because then I'll have to sign Green Ranger, White Ranger, Red Ranger, Zeo, Red Ranger, Turbo, Black Ranger. I'll be there forever, but anyway, been training in karate since I was the age of 4, you know, and got some karate schools in Houston, and come down there. Come down. I'm just kidding. And got a clothing line, Jesus Didn't Tap, which is a worldwide MMA clothing line. And that's about me. So I thought if you guys have some good questions and answers, let's refrain from, hey, were you in the Pink Ranger? Okay. All right. I've been asked that my whole life there. All right. And all right. So we can get started today. I don't know how the questions and answers are going to work. I guess we're just going to have more people walking in there. Come on, man. You guys are late. Yeah, you're here, though. Woo! Yes. And it's morphin' time. If you guys, I had some autograph session earlier. I don't know about today, but I think tomorrow we have 2 autograph sessions. The Green Ranger photo op, right? And like another Q&A karate thing or whatever, right? All right, very good. Well, if you guys would like to start some questions, and I'll throw you a question. Are we just gonna shout it out, or the microphone? Are we just all gonna rush to it or something? Or when I say charge, everybody starts. And charge! Come on down, guys, and questions and answers. Guys, not everybody at once, all right? Calm down. Look at you guys. You come in like, I'm going to questions and answers. Do you have any questions? Yeah, there they come. Woo! A putty. All right. Well, I'm sure glad now that we're all familiar with the Power Ranger noises, and we're familiar with the Starbucks talk, and we're familiar with what Smurfs are, because when I used to teach, I still teach, but when I taught little kids probably, 2 or 3 years ago, before the Smurfs came out, I was teaching, I was like, all right, ready, kick, boom, and I told the kids, don't be kicking low, don't be kicking Smurfs, and they're like, what's a Smurf, sir? I'm like, you know, the little tiny blue guys, and they're like, no, and I'm like, yeah, they're like, la, 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 it's probably like, man, he's on drugs or something. Then the movie came out, and then everybody started, buying the Build-A-Bear and, stuff my bear. Then all the boys were like, kill my bear, destroy it. That's the kind of thing I want to do, is like, destroy your bear. We go, thanks for coming, next. All right, well, we'll start with some questions.
Okay. So last year, Johnny Young Bosch was a guest here, and he told the story of this time you guys were out filming in New Zealand, and you guys were driving out in this van. And somehow he was dared, or he came up with the idea to exit the van, get on the roof of the van while it was moving, and then come back in the van. And you told him he wouldn't do it. And so then he did it, and as he went to come back in, you closed the door on him so he couldn't get back.
Yeah, that was in Australia when we were filming the movie. Yeah, man. Hey, you want to climb out the window? Dude, I'll mess around. I'll smash your fingers, dude. I think it'd be funny to see him roll off and be like, oh, snap! Boom, 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 boom. And I'd be like, you okay? Because we're even for the tree flip thing now. When you didn't spot me for the tree flip and I fell, yeah, no, I did. I'm not gonna deny that.
Do you have any other, good prank stories like that? Anything you remember?
No, I think I told a lot of them. I mean, with making, David eat the fly in the sandwich. And, I didn't mean that, though. You all heard that one already, I'm sure. Yeah. Well, we're in the movie, so I killed this big Australian fly and put it inside the sandwich, and I carried it in my hand. And I was walking so far, to make a joke. I was trying to make it look like a joke. First of all, don't eat something out of someone's hand, all right? Like have a napkin on it or a plate so it looks good. And I walked all the way across, and way over there, I'm like, here, man, I got you a sandwich. And I wanted him to look at it and be like, dude, come, aww. But he went, thanks, man. Then I kind of felt bad, so I didn't know what to say, so I'm like, you're welcome. So I just walked away, and yep. So, I was like, dang it, man. I was the Green Ranger, and I'm like evil, but I was like, it's good to be nice, but I'll just walk away. So, but yeah, that's about the prank.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, buddy.
Okay, I know that the prank call session is over.
Yes.
I have a friend that couldn't come to Otakon, and you're his childhood hero. Would you mind calling, maybe leaving a message?
Well, I think maybe the other, right? the other, maybe Simon or one of the, yeah, we don't want to hold everybody up calling me a friend, right? Unless you all want me to. All right, come on up. Hey, it's your question and answer thing. Does he know I'm calling? Who's Ricky to you? What's your name? Where's the thing?
Sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail. Goodbye.
There we go. Next question. Thank you. Hey, we tried. At least he can YouTube this. Been like, darn, I was in the bathroom.
My question is about the Pink Ranger. Nah, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Actually, I know you've been in MMA fights. Do you have any plans for like the Octagon or?
Well, you know, someone asked that question earlier. I'm super busy. What I want to do is I want to get 8 weeks of training. I'd like to. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It feels good punching people in the face, you know, for real. And I'd like to, but I need 8 weeks of training with no interruptions at all. I have a new school in Pearland that I'm opening up. Got about 1,000 students under me. I've kind of overbooked this year for a few things. Next year, going to be a little bit less of stuff, and I'd like to come back here, but just, you know, 2 or 3, and then kind of focus a little bit more on that. You know, because I like doing stuff for fun. You know, and when you lose the fun, I think if you guys agree, right, if you lose the fun or the excitement out of something because of other people steal your joy, it just kind of gets, until you get pumped up again. So I'm pumped up, I want to punch someone in the face. No, and I'm not punching you guys in the face. People are like, can you hit me? And for years I was like, yeah, boom. Now I'm like, no, because I'm like, hit me, I'm gonna sue because like I can't work my arm. Dude, you weren't even working in the first place, dude! No, but you know, yeah, hopefully. But I'll keep you all posted. It is me on Facebook posted. I mean, like, you guys can tell I'm making videos, and, you know, I don't like people say they post for me, because they don't, I do. So, yeah. Only on the fan club, though, because what happened was I didn't know much about Facebook, because my manager said I was green to it, and I was like, yeah, I'm green. And, but I had a friend one or whatever, and I thought you just have to accept like all the fans. So I was like, accept. So my personal one kind of turned to the fan thing, so I didn't really know about it. So I do go on the fan page. I think it's easier. Talk. Keep you updated.
All right, hi.
Hi.
So, your life has been sort of, for a lot of these, especially a lot of people here, like your role as Tommy is pretty much life-defining. I mean, how does that feel? And if you could have any sort of role, like, at all, what would you like to do in anything?
I kind of like what I'm doing now. Oh, you mean movie roles?
Yeah, just anything. Even if it's just like a type of...
I've been thinking, though. I mean, you know, I always embrace the Power Ranger thing and, you know, action movies and all, but I'm telling you, it'd be sweet if they did like a PG-13, Dark Knight-ish Green Ranger, revamped this costume and made it like a really bad movie, you know what I mean? Like a cool movie. And I know they tried, I was talking to Lisa, I know they tried, you know, to do this serious thing for kids, but I'm not talking about kids. I'm talking about, you know, PG-13 rated R. You know what I mean? Just kind of like for you guys, something cool and revamp the costume. But, you know, I think Saban's missing a big market, even regardless if you guys watch the show, but there's just a different market, you know? And that's why like Hot Topics starting to come out with stuff. There's a whole new, older generation that's coming up now. You know what I mean? And I think they need to target that market and the kids market, and then they'll get both. They get the little kids and they'll get you guys, you know? So anyway, that's just, but the perfect role, huh? No, dude, I'm not doing an adult film. No, dude. No, I'm not gonna do that. Make my dragon dagger grow. No, dude. Hey, sorry about it. But yeah, that's just, I think, my answer.
I mean, how do you feel that, like, right now Tommy has sort of defined, like, your career so far, as, like, especially as an actor?
Yeah, well, I think what started this whole Facebook thing is the MMA. You know, I started MMA fighting and started getting a lot of fans and stuff, but it is different now. Because, you know, even go in the airport, you know, people just wait. It's just kind of different. It's used to be, you know, 10 years ago, I don't think my character, it's popular, but it wasn't as popular now. You know what I mean? Like I could tell, like I can order stuff. People are like, dude, you're that guy. I'll give it to you for free, which I never understood why they give actors and people that have a job free stuff when they should give the people that don't have a job free things. But, you know, I just think that it's great now, but I think it's you know, like an old car, you know what I mean? And when I have 3 generations of fans and stuff like that, like a little girl, or the mom that watched it with her little girls, you know, and there's a mutual respect and agreement from fans to actor, actor to fans, friends to friends, talk to talk. It's not like that in Hollywood. You got fans, actors don't talk. You know what I mean? So I'll try to be out there, and you know, I think it was a lot of work in the making for 2-3 years, and you know, talking to people. You know, I don't care if you guys ask what's your favorite color, and I was like green 1,000 times, because it's your question and it's new to you. I answer it in a new way. Like I can say, oh, green, or I can be like, green. I can be like, oh yeah, definitely it was green. Or I can be like, that's a good question. I think green. Or I could be like, green, dude. Don't you read my Facebook? All right, that's it. Sorry, I got carried away. ADD, HD.
First of all, I can't wait to get your autograph tomorrow.
Yeah.
And a picture with you tomorrow.
I can't wait till people pick up your phone. Okay, come on, a little humor here. Come on, Joy Buttafuoco over here.
Which one's your favorite?
The green? Oh, hold on.
Swords.
Zords?
Yeah.
Probably the Dragon Sword. I mean, just because it's like old school, you know? When you have like a car, it's like you always remember your first car, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I want to get that out in traffic and just stomp over everybody, you know what I mean? It's like, man, dude, if I had that, I'd just be like, boom, boom, out of the way, out of the way. You know, they'd be running from the FBI, smashing people. Then I could be like, what's up? Boom! That's what I thought. Anyway, yeah, that's the answer.
And what's your favorite mythical creature?
What's that? Like in Power Rangers, like Ivan Ooze or something like that?
Favorite mythical creature?
Probably Ivan Ooze, I guess. Right? I mean, and this is question and answer. You already asked 2 questions, 3 questions, but I'm just kidding. Thank you. I guess it's Ivan Ooze, I guess. And happy birthday again. Whatever, man. I don't know. You asked me. Like, what did Johnny Bosch say? Johnny Bosch would go, I don't know. What's your favorite? So next time you see Johnny, ask him. Yeah, Johnny, that's what's up. I shine, baby.
What's up, man?
What's up, buddy?
So, let me go back to the MMA thing a little bit. I saw you debut in the UWC. You fought a guy that was probably like 40 pounds heavier than you.
40, dude. That was like way more. He was like trying to make weight at 269. Yeah, it was like 300 pounds. I was probably like 215. When I went to the weigh-in, I weighed in, and they're like, I think it was like 214, and then he weighed in like 269, and all the fighters were like, and then I kind of walked back, and I was like, yeah, dude, thanks for the confidence. Yeah, man, all right. Yeah. Yeah, forget you too.
Yeah, you got him. That was a great sweep, good armbar and everything. But I just wanted to ask you, you said you only take like 8 weeks to train for a fight. Is that, when you started training MMA, is that how long it took before you...
That's how long it should take. Yeah. All these fighters that fight, you know, take 8 weeks in between. But I did 5 fights within 7 months, 8 months, something like that. So it was training, and it gets, you know, injuries. And, you know, I had 2 distal bicep tears, and then that kind of messes your mind up a little bit, you know? Because I'm like, what? I don't break muscles? No! Okay.
Well, it paid off, but I want to ask kind of a joke question. Do you want to roll sometime? Do some jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, man, we can roll. I got my car out front. We'll do some, like, you know, good rolls. Yeah, we can sometime, man.
Let's do it.
Okay, buddy. Thanks, man. No problem, buddy. Hey, as long as you roll and don't make eye contact with me, it's okay. It's not gay if you don't make eye contact. Okay?
Hello.
Hello.
I have a question. Since you said you started karate at 4,
Yes.
What started you to start it?
A good question. No one's asked that question before. I was 4 years old, and I was walking by a window at a school called Red Dragon Karate. The same school, keep in mind, that I bought that when I trained in. When I was 17, I bought that business. And traded my comic book collection. Oh man, it was terrible. I like comics, and but I sacrificed, you know, to gamble and stuff like that. But I was walking by and I saw this older lady. At that time, she was old, but she's probably younger than me now. And I was like, oh, and she was doing this kata, and I just got involved in it and stuck with it. And you know, even though when I get beat up, my mom was like, oh, poor baby. My dad's like, it's good for him. You know? And one time I put my teeth through my lips. And I didn't get stitches, so I came home and I was like, you know, trying to hide it from my mom because she'd be like, oh my gosh, what's happening? You know? You know, and my dad would be like, suck it up, kid. So I just stuck with it, but that's what inspired me.
Can I ask you another question? One more?
Sure.
If you could have any wish in the world, what would it be?
Any wish in the world? I would just, you know, I know this sounds stupid, but I'll just say world peace because I would just think that, you know, everything would be better, our economy, everyone would just, you know, the Rodney King, can't we all just get along thing? You know what I mean? I just think it'll make it easier and less pressure for everybody. Because that's what, you know, pressure creates diamonds, but pressure can also crack things. You know what I mean? So that would be my wish.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. One of my friends couldn't make it. You're like, I have him on the phone, go right now. Please talk to him.
Put him in that
It's gonna be like
microphone.
his birthday.
Put him in that microphone, he can hear me. I got a long line of questions.
Great.
Put him in the microphone. Shove his face in the microphone right there. Shove the mic to the mic. Oh, great. Hello? How are you doing?
Really good. We've actually very familiar way.
Hey, how come you didn't come here?
Just busy.
Oh, I'm busy too, dude. Huh? Well, I appreciate it. No problem, buddy. See ya, man. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Just wanted to say one thing. I grew up with a crush on you, and I'm proud to admit it.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, man. Me too. Thank you. Yes.
I actually left watching Power Rangers when about the time you did. You left the show.
Me too. I stopped watching it.
And I started watching it again with Dino Thunder, and I wanted to know what it felt like to go from the student role in the first 4 seasons to the teacher role in the Dino Thunder season.
You know what it felt like? I know I relate this a lot. You know who Snoop Dogg is? Right? They're like the OG rapper, you know, when like young rappers rap with them. And you know, Snoop Dogg, it was just like, oh, Tommy Oliver, Jason Frank we're gonna film, and these guys were young, so they watched the show. So as an actor, that was kind of weird coming to the set and being a legendary ranger. I may be old, but I can still pull it off, stupid line, you know? And, but yeah, it was different coming back, and I actually liked it. I mean, you know, it was cool. I mean, I tell people that someone on the plane the other day is like, do we have a doctor for real? I was gonna go up and like work and be like, well, I'm not a doctor, but I do play one on TV, you know? Dr. Oliver, but yeah, you know, it was cool.
Also, just one more thing. Can you do the Evil Ranger laugh? The Evil Green Ranger laugh?
So, finally cut that hair. Yep, that was it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi there.
How you doing, buddy?
So a lot of people already know that Power Rangers is based off Super Sentai, the Japanese show.
Yep.
So I was just wondering if you've watched any seasons of it, or if you've seen any seasons that they used to make Power Rangers. And if so, how do you feel your character compares to some of like the original Sentai characters?
Well, that's a good question. The Green Ranger that was in Japan, was it one that was in that costume or one particular actor, or... Because I saw like a morpher on eBay for like $1,700 and it wasn't signed, it was just the original Green Ranger one, or?
Yeah, those go for a lot of money.
How come? How come?
Yeah, they didn't, a lot of the Japanese stuff they don't release here, and it's a lot better quality usually.
Oh yeah?
And,
I'm just kidding. So what was your question? I forgot, dude. sorry.
That's
Oh, yeah. Okay, watch. When we first started the show, we were kind of like, it was professional Hollywood. We'd have table reads. We would research things. We would watch the episodes. Very frustrating to watch the episodes because they had a little bit more violence than we had, and we wanted that, So I think Saban was like, we're like, oh yeah, dude, how come we can't do that? And Saban was like, all right, let's just keep this smile when you fight. All right, And I just realized I'm up there. Hey, do you know, like in UFC fights, though, when they're looking, right? They are looking at the screens when they're hitting the guy behind them. I told somebody that they have screens everywhere just like this. So when they're fighting and they get into, like someone take the back, they look at the screen and, they hit them. It's true, because the screens are everywhere. But we used to research a lot, and it just became cool. So they, wanted to make it a little uncool. Still cool, but they cut out all the violent parts. I don't know, they can kick in the head and stuff in Japan on the seasons a little. That sucks. I like kicking in the head, and I like kicking people, not just monsters, But yeah, we used to research a little bit, then we just, it became, the table reads became just like this, literally 5 minutes, it was mandatory. We go, okay, battle, fight, okay, and then Angel Grove, and the Juice Bar, Ernie, okay, fight, grow, battle, Power Rangers win, yeah, that's how the table reads came. Until, Amy was like, hey, you want to practice that love scene? No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Can we practice that kiss again? Oh, the funniest prank I thought was funny is when we were doing, I don't think, the Christmas season or something like that, and so we're rolling the cameras. You all pretty heard this already, but rolling the cameras, and she's like, oh, Tommy, mistletoe. And she's like, so I just dropped my pants, I had underwear on. So I'm like, oh yeah, right, a mistletoe. So I dropped my pants and I just stood there with my underwear on, and the director and producers were like, and cut. And I was like, yeah, you couldn't show that. I thought that was funny. I do, because I was so in character, I was like, oh yeah, sure, can't believe I dropped my pants. And it was like one of those things where they're like, cut! What the heck you doing? Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, we just kind of stopped watching.
If you don't mind, I just want to ask one more quick thing. I see a lot of things on the internet with your MMA career about you, like who would win between you and Brock Lesnar. And I'm just curious, how long do you think you would last in the match?
You know what, man? Those guys are high caliber. I'd be honored to fight them. Just like people that, challenge me to fight, said, I'd be honored to fight you. I never understood that. I was like, what? You're going to punch your childhood superhero in the face? But they're high caliber people, man. And, he probably outweighs me now, probably about 100 pounds, and, get stuck underneath him and, be smushed. Get pushed against the cage, and then my body will come out of the cage like cheese, like grated cheese. Oh! But yeah, be cool. Thank you, buddy.
Hi. Just to follow up this question, next season of Power Rangers here in America is going to be called Megaforce. And Megaforce is going to be a combination of 2 seasons from the Japanese series. On those seasons, they celebrate the 35 years of the Japanese Power Rangers, and they're going to translate that here to the 20th years. And on that translation, they're going to have the new team be able to transform into all Power Rangers. And they have said that they want to bring some of the old cast back, just so that they can teach the new team about their powers. Would you be excited to come back to Super Mega Force?
I don't know, I'm just not excited someone playing my character, though. But I've talked to Saban before. This ain't a new question, you know what I mean? Saban knows my character's really popular and stuff like that, and it's his business decision that if he's gonna decide, but we talked for like an hour, and we'll see what happens, no guarantee. You guys were lighting up Saban's circuit board, and they said that I can't call because, fans are calling and lighting up their circuit board, and they said that we know, Jason's character's very, very popular, and, we'll see what happens, but, no rumors or anything like that, so it's up to them, really, and it's up to you guys. I mean, you guys are the fans. I don't see why they wouldn't call me back, to be honest with you. I mean, they were talking to me already, so we'll see what happens.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I still don't like someone transformed into me. That's like weird. I kind of suck. Now I know how Adam West feels with Batman.
How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Sorry, kind of got a deep moment here.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, you're in MMA and all that, and I watched so many videos, everybody's back there like, Green Ranger, yeah, like, ever once in your entire career, even now, have you ever got tired of, like, Power Ranger reference? Like, even when you try to move on from that?
No, you have to understand there's like a whole nother side to the, what you're asking. There's a whole nother side to the autograph. Sign it and, the promotions and, fans and trying to make them happy. I'm like the yes man. Yes, yes, yes. I never say no. And, but like when my brother passed away, but when he was almost dying in the hospital, my best friend lost his arm. He's a karate teacher. And, the doctor, I was a wreck. The doctor came out and said, hey, can I talk to you real quick? And I was like, yeah, what is it? He's like, well, I know it's a bad time, but can you sign these for my kids and stuff? And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was kind of tearing up because my brother, because I loved him, on my heart. And I was signing it, and I remember a teardrop kind of dropped on that paper, and I remember the smear of that ink on it. And when I walked by, a girl said, "Well, can I have an autograph?" And she didn't know anything about the show. She was just kind of doing it because everyone else was doing it. And then we'd visit cancer patients, kids, at the hospital with our helmets off, full gear, and we go up to a little kid and be like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" And he's like, Tommy, I'm doing good, but I'm dying, And I was like, no, man, you're not dying at all. And the nurse would be like, yeah, and we were just a wreck, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, she didn't say yeah in front of him. The kid had cancer. He only had a certain amount of time to live. So we were like a wreck at the hospital, and then, you got 10 people at Make-A-Wish Foundation. Someone's here at Make-A-Wish Foundation, but I saw him when he was 11. He's not in here right now. But he came and told me I saw him a long time ago, or, you got 10 kids asking one thing before they die to see you. It puts a lot of on you, and the unfortunate thing what happened with the Batman premiere and all that stuff was terrible, and a lot of people wanted, Christian to show up or Bale to show up at the, hospital, and I was worried for him that he was gone, or when I was working, I couldn't leave. Saban said, no, you're filming. So I couldn't make needs. So you kind of build this wall up, whereas a different side to the autograph session. And then when I was fighting my first fight, it was constantly, I was walking out, and I'm like, getting pumped up and trying to be focused, but it was like, Tommy, sign this and then sign that. And then I was like, can I just get through my fight real quick, please? Well, I got this. And so I was signing, and my head just wasn't in there. You know what I'm saying? And until my coach said, don't look at nobody, don't talk to nobody, walk to the cage. And of course me, I'm like, hey man, what's going on? Hey, So I'd like to be focused without being rude. I don't want nobody to say they ever met me. And because I'm a hero in your eyes, it wouldn't be good to meet your hero and just think what an idiot or a jerk he is, And that's the problem I had with Van Damme. That's why I was on TMZ and all that stuff. I looked up to him, and people are like, "That's sad you looked up to Van Damme." I don't care. I used to watch his movies. But when I met him, he was, kind of arrogant at my premiere, and it just got inside of me, so I left my own premiere because I just didn't want to be around him and other people. And then, then I called him out again on, YouTube, everywhere else. So Van Damme, you're not answering me. It'd be great to fight you because he wants to fight. I thought it'd be a really cool fight between me and him, and I'd love that. But, of course, nothing's been said for a year and a half, so I kind of let it go. So it's the different side that you're asking. Do I ever get tired of it? Just think if you're in the horriblest, worst mood of your life. I don't care, you broke up with your wife, your girlfriend, your mom, dad, you're just in the worst possible mood. Sometimes it snaps you out of that mood. Hey, Jason, yeah, are you, yeah, I liked you as a fan, oh, thanks. And it sometimes snaps you out of that mood. So it helps you, but sometimes it also, it's just what it is. I'm used to that though, and I'm happy and I embrace it, and I reach out to all my fans and I want to make everybody happy, but there's a time where, you do the same thing for yourself. So I decided, having fans, if you're happy, I'm happy type of thing. As you can see, like I joke a lot, I have fun, but that's not just for you guys, it's for me. You know what I'm saying? To keep me refreshed and excited, and that's why I joke around. If I was just so bored and saying the same thing, it would get tiresome. But I always try to change it with the refreshing answer. You know what I'm saying? Some things are the same. Anyway, thank you. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Jason, I just wanted to ask you, besides any of the seasons that you've been in, are there any other seasons of Power Rangers that you really like?
To be honest with you, man, I didn't watch any. My little girl's not allowed to watch any of the other seasons. She's like, Power Rangers. I'm like, baby, that's not Power Rangers. She's like, yeah, it is. You're on Nickelodeon. I'm like, baby, that's not. Let me play some Zeo or something for you, okay? So I just never got a chance, because when you're in it, when you're in the game, you're kind of in the game and you're not paying attention to what's going on the outside. When I'm in the MMA world, I'm in the MMA world. I don't really pay attention to what's going on the inside. So because I was inside of Power Rangers, working all the time, making stuff, sometimes I watch it now and I'm like, what? Like the, like opera episodes. Things like that, So I don't really have an answer. Dan Southworth, he's cool, so I guess I like his season. Sorry, I don't have a better answer. I could lie. Space, I don't even know the names, I lied.
Hey, Jason.
What's up, buddy?
Go Zio, by the way.
Zio.
Kind of a joke question. I know Johnny had received some pretty popular attention after Power Rangers going into voice acting, so I just kind of wanted to know, would you ever think of going into voice acting kind of just to undercut him?
No, I wouldn't. I think voice acting's cool. I can do a lot of different. I would though. You can do it. Yeah, I totally could do it. I was like, I look at Johnny and I think I could totally do it. But I just haven't, been approached or even asked. I don't even really, to be honest, I don't even know how to get into the voice acting. You know what I mean?
Probably just beat up Johnny and take his place.
Yeah. I guess I could. But I was signing with Johnny, and I'm like, oh, what is that? He goes, that's me. And I was like, well, what are you signing there? He's like, oh, that's me too. I'm like, dude, your voice is worrying. So he does this crazy, laugh or something. And when I was at the convention, I'm like, Johnny, do that laugh again. He was like, he kept doing the laugh. I made him do it over and over again. I pretended like I didn't know. I'm like, oh, do that voice again, that laugh. And everybody's like, yeah, Johnny. He's like, same thing, next Q&A. I was like, oh, dude, remember that laugh? And everybody's like, yeah. So he's like, dude, no more of that, all right? I'm losing my voice. Consider it. Yeah, thanks.
This is like a little shock and awe because it's like my childhood. Real life.
Thank
but
you.
honestly, when you were filming when you first came, what was the more fun role? The evil role or the good role?
Yeah, I like the evil role.
I do too.
Sometimes, Tommy plays the loner, so when I don't go to Power Morphicon, I'm just a loner, I'm staying in character, you know what I mean? So I liked it because that show, the original, people can relate to each character. You had like the nerd that, I'm not saying that in a bad way, but David wanted to be cool, but that wasn't his role. And then you got, Amy, then you got our love story, then you got Austin, then you got Hip Hop Keto Man, and, then you got Trini.
Typical high school story.
Yeah, it was like a soap opera for kids. You know what I'm saying? And someone earlier was saying, why was those seasons so much better? And man, they're probably getting better. I don't know anything. But what I feel is, here's what I feel. When you start something, you know how you put all your heart and soul into it. You want to make it good, so you put all your energy into it. Haim comes to set, all these people, they put it, and then once it starts making money and generating, regardless of what it is, selling toys, it's just kind of that heart and soul of trying to make it good again. You know what I'm saying? And so when I left, I left the show, they just decided to replace everybody. Saban said he's just going to replace everybody if I leave. And I left. I didn't get fired. I just figured, man, why don't you go out when you're on top? You know what I mean? I don't want to go out when I'm on the bottom. But I didn't know it was going to last so long, to be honest with you. So, you're welcome, buddy.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, I just wanted you to know that you're one of my heroes. You're my childhood hero. Like, my heart's pounding out of my chest right now. This is a big deal for me. That's about where I'm at. Something like that. Sorry. I just want to know real quick, I'll make it quick. I know how primarily in Mighty Morphin, it was a lot of Japanese footage when it was in the suits and the Zords and all that. Was there ever a fight that you really wanted to be a part of that you didn't get to be in? Any
No,
monster?
I mean, I got a
or
chance
anything
to
like
dress up in the costume and fight, Austin in the Dark Dimension. That was me in there, so,
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. But I already knew it was like pre-filmed, so, you can't wish for something you can't have,
Right.
But as far as they had to do fillers, with the Green Ranger, as the cheap vest and everything that don't match, and stuff like that. So, which it's Hollywood. I don't know why they wouldn't match the vest. These vests now that he has on, is better than the original ones. Well, the one I had. You know what I mean? Because, his vest, it's better. At least my vest was like all floppy. Like I stand next to someone and,
Dagger was like kind of.
I kind of wanted to stand next to someone. I'd try to poke them on purpose. Like we do a scene and I go like this, and be right here, but it just never got a chance to poke them right in the eye. I never got that chance. So.
Hey, thanks. You're the
Thanks,
best.
buddy. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Photo op tomorrow and do it. You guys can all get together. Listen, let's do this because we got questions. You all get together. I have a photo op. We'll all come in at the same time and we'll do it. Okay? Is that a deal? Or are you gonna be here tomorrow for the photo op?
We all will.
Okay, then let me be in costume too, so it's like I'm the real dude. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
How you doing, Jason? I just
What's
want to
up?
say thank you for an awesome childhood.
Oh, thank you, but I appreciate that. Hey, thanks for waiting in line telling me that. Thank you.
I just want to let you know this one last thing. You and my friend Kelsey back there, we look up to you. We love your show. It's chilling good. Who'd you have the best fun with working with in the first season?
Well, we were kind of in groups, Amy and Dave, we were in one group, and, Walter's funny, though. I get along with him, and I didn't mind everybody. I mean, you have to understand, it's like living in a house, right? It's like getting a girlfriend, boyfriend, girls know what I mean, boys know what I mean, right? Everything's fine and dandy for 6 months, then it all, right? So it was great. It was like, yeah. It's called limerence when you're on that high, and limerence lasts from 6 to 18 months, and then limerence drops, right? You got the high romance, it's like, yeah, and then all of a sudden, same with the show. We're all in limerence, everything was fun, we're all dandy running around in spandex, yeah! Then limerence hit, and we're like, oh, dude, for real, we're still in spandex. And it's cold, I swear it was cold. Go ahead, thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
My name's Shapley, and I just wanted to tell you that I have the biggest crush on you ever since I was like 5 years old.
Thank you, that's
Also-
crazy. It's weird. No, it is. I mean, you're all grown up now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I couldn't go to Toys R Us when you were 5, pick you up, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird.
What is your most memorable moment as a martial artist? Like, what is your greatest accomplishment?
I'd say my black belt when I was 12. I had to learn, like 52 open hand katas and 16 weapon katas, and our test, even my black belt test now is from anywhere from 8 to 10 hours. I mean, it's the stuff I posted, and they're like, why is she screaming so loud? And why is she, because she's black belt mean you gotta be like, doesn't mean you walk around like, you just have to turn the intensity on. Black belt tests are anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, no breaks. I mean, maybe a 5-minute break. It's a tough thing, and I made it tough just like mine, because I don't sell out black belts at my school. Never will, never have, and I don't charge testing fees ever in my school. So, whatever belt you earn, there's no testing fees. Black belt test, I'm there. I don't care if it's 8, 10 hours. So I would think my biggest achievement was my black belt, because I felt like I could do that and I could do anything. You know what I mean? I stuck with it, and also that, and my pilot license for flying an airplane. Because I failed my first check ride, like I was about to fall out of the air, and then, but that was a big, and I thought maybe I was gonna pass, my flying part easy, and then when it came to the school part, I was like, oh, man, but I got a 90-something% on the written test, and I failed my flight test, and I was like, what the heck? So,
Thank you.
thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
Will you marry me?
I'm already married though. And Tammy, my wife, she's pretty tough. I swear she's a really good Muay Thai fighter. She really is. She's tough. I'm just saying that. I mean, she wouldn't beat you up like right now or nothing. She'd probably be like, yeah, take him. You really want him? Oh my God. Yes, I got a sucker. Limerence, remember? You'd be like, seriously, you're still running around in the house with your helmet on naked? Please, man. I mean, how many years? Okay. Sorry.
Remember when you first fought us putties, like when Rita wanted to test you?
Yes.
I putty you through a trash can with that, and I just want to say I really did not appreciate that. I mean, I know we were ganging up on you, but we weren't using weapons against you, so I'm just saying, come on, fair is fair. Can you please not do that again? That's all I
All right, buddy, I'm really sorry, man. I didn't mean that. I didn't think you're gonna come back 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when I met you, you had a little bit more muscle. So, but, you know, 20 years could look at me, right? I have a little bit more, 20 years is a long time. I'm sorry for doing that to you 20 years ago, man.
I retired. I just decided to go and relax, so.
Yeah, but we were fighting you guys, and then we were thinking, man, they're just so cheap, right? We gotta like really. Hey, no, for you guys probably don't know the Land of the Lost, the original Land of the Lost. Hey, do you remember the slee stack? Shh. That's what like putties are, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like slee stack were the caveman of putties. Like shh, they didn't do nothing. Like, you know, like. But anyway, man, I'm really sorry for doing that for you, man.
Yeah,
Okay, hey, listen.
Big fan of your work, though.
Hey, listen. And that was pretty funny. That's never happened to me before.
You have to pardon my friend there. I went to high school with him. You have no idea how worse that was. But actually, my question is, what's your inspiration for your tattoos?
Well, you know, I mean, I got my little girl right there. I want to hear something funny for real. I mean, I already look. I have my little girl right here, right? All right, I mean, I take my shirt off when I fight anyway, so I don't care. And she's probably not going to watch this, but I told my little girl she whines all the time. I mean, you whine? I was going to put her mouth right on the nipple. How mad would she be when she's getting married and her mouth like... I don't know, but my little girl tattoo, and then I got a Muay Thai guy, and I got a dragon, a tiger. I do have a white tiger on the inside of my leg, but I didn't plan that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, oh, put a white tiger, and then I have like a wolf, and then they're like, oh, you got Jacob on your leg. I'm like, dude, no, it's not the Twilight, all right? I didn't get a wolf on my leg because of, you know, all right, look, dude, I'm Team Jacob, all right? No, that kid did come to my karate school though, and he did live in my area in Valencia before he became Shark Boy. But anyway, tattoos my cards on my arm means I was 31 when I moved to Texas. This gambling thing, I told someone earlier, you know how you have to take a gamble? I sold my comic books. I don't gamble at all in Las Vegas or anything, but I think you gotta take a gamble in life. Sometimes if there's a career or something that I don't know, you know, I think you have to take a gamble in life and see where it goes, you know? Not all the times do you win, but in your head, if you keep planning it and striving, like I meet a lot of people that are like yourself, that want to be an actor, that want to be this, but you have to chase it in order to grab it. Because if you just stand there, the goal's way down there and you're never gonna get to it. I don't care if people, well, I don't know about being an artist that doesn't pay, or, you know, hi, the dog. I don't know if you're an artist that doesn't pay, you know, or this, but it can if you just stick with it. Because I'm proof of saying, you know, my dad said you have to be born into the acting world to be an actor. I'm proof that you don't. Maybe now I'm born into it. My little girl sings. Maybe she'll be a famous singer. Maybe I can be her manager, chill with her. But Jenna, you can bring some of your friends over? No, I'm just kidding. But I was kidding. Gosh, jeez. Like the Beastie Boys. My manager is crazy. He always smokes dust. He's got his own room in the back of the bus. Anyway, but you know, strive to your goals and all that stuff and stick with it. You know, but my tattoos, that's what it means. I'm kind of ADD. I jump around a lot.
Thank you, and thank you for the acting.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, and stick with it, man. All right. I mean, you got a good look for acting. Be good. What's up, buddy?
Hi, Jason David Frank. My name is Jason too.
Your name's Jason?
Yeah, that's right.
What a good name.
Best name in the world.
Best name in the world.
I'll be very brief. Where can I go to get your VIP autograph and
the VIP thing's sold out, right? The 2 VIP things today and tomorrow. But well, you should have jumped on it, man. Ooh. But the autographs, I'm doing the autographs and stuff. Did you make that for me, or you want me to sign it?
This is your best gift for you.
Let me check it out, dude. Bring it up, man. Yeah, thanks. Sweet. Got the Otakon. I thought I said 2 for 1. This is 2012. 2 for 1, Tommy and Tommy. I did like playing the did. Thanks, buddy. This for me, or you want it back now? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll post it on Facebook tonight. Okay? I'll put it part of the video that I'm making tonight. I did like playing the green and the White Ranger. I'm gonna put this on Facebook. All right, so just. All right. No, for real, now we gotta do the wave, all right? Hey, when the camera comes, we do the wave. No messing it up either, dude. No, like, bad wave, all right? All right, hold on. When the camera comes to you. Awesome. I always like making these little videos. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Well, I do appreciate you guys coming. I do appreciate you guys, embracing the Power Rangers and all that stuff, So, a couple more questions there. I don't care. I'll stay until. Okay. They gotta go, but I think they gotta clear the room out, huh? Is that what they gotta do? Or what?
Lisa, hold the viewing globe.
Hey, notice like in the Power Rangers, we always have like Rangers, behold the viewing globe, and then read up.
These Power Rangers!
I think it's funny. I teach my kids. I'm like, you want to learn something today? They're like, yes, sir. I'm like, you ready? All right, we do Hollywood Kung Fu. So, you want to fight? Fight me! Hey! All right, who's got that question? Oh, whoever, I don't know. You all fight over it. I'd like to see that. You're the kid in school. Fight.
So, circa 1995, you guest hosted on the Fox Kids Countdown with Chris Leary. Tell us about that.
Was I?
I'm sorry?
Was I?
Yes.
I don't remember.
It was right after the White Ranger reveal. You guessed.
I don't remember. Someone posted something. I was in Israel. I was like, I was in Israel too? All this was like a blur. Like those people you ask, like, how are the 70s? And they're like, oh, Woodstock, man. I don't even remember. What? All right. And then he said we got to cut it, so we have one more question. Sorry, the people that waited in the line, man. That's him, dude, not me. Hey, we have to clear the room at 4. Is that it? Okay. I didn't hear nothing. Just like.
Hey, I have one question. Between you, Jason Narvey, and Austin's character Jason, was it ever difficult to distinguish between the different Jasons? When people said, "Hey, Jason," was it you, Narvey?
It's funny because Austin St. John's name was Jason Geiger. That's his real name. But he changed it when I came. He freaked out. He's like, "There's too many Jasons," and then the next thing was Austin St. John on the door, and I was like, stage name? They're like, you want a stage name? I'm like, yeah. Coolest stage name is Jason David Frank, 3 first names, you know what I mean? But I never understood stage names. You know what I'm saying? Strippers have that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and then like you have a stage name, and then it's like, what's your real name? It's confusing, but yeah, there was a confusion. That's why he changed it to Austin St. John. I wasn't changing my name, dude. I was about to say, you can catch that on YouTube. All right, well, listen, guys, I'd like to thank you for coming today. I know, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right, we gotta be like super loud. All right, I'm gonna film this, but listen, we gotta like break the cameras, all right? Because you hear those other people down the hallway, like, we gotta like be louder. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. I have to stand back to get a good shot of everybody. All right. All right, maybe I'll take a shot of these. All right, I'll tell you when to go.
Myself.
All right, go. I gotta tell you, man, you guys are awesome. today. You guys can catch me in the events that we're doing tomorrow, right? And you guys got the schedule, huh? Yeah, autograph at 10 o'clock, guys, so don't party too hard tonight. Got to get up kind of early. But I do want to thank you guys. You guys have been awesome, and thanks for everything, guys. Yeah! Yeah, if y'all, look, if y'all, I'll do like a pose, but not too long, because I got to get out of here, all right?
Me neither.